OST if you want to catch one of my reactions live or one of my gameplay videos. They're very fun. Come check me out. We have a lot of fun here. Let's get into the video. All right, let's do it.
In the biggest social experiment yet, I put 1,000 Minecraft players in a massive prison. 100 of those players will be selected to be guards. They'll be led by one warden who must maintain
Only 100?
order.
I thought it'd be
Prisoners
50-50. That's
obedient,
crazy.
or
Okay, this
will
is gonna
they
be
riot
interesting.
and try to escape? Just like in real life, if a player dies, they are dead forever. What ended up happening was crazy. I present to you the prison experiment.
Let's go! Yeah! Check out Ish. He's awesome. Do it.
All right, I think everyone's in. So what are you in for?
Jaywalking.
Tax fraud.
I spat at a fireman.
At the beginning of day one, the prisoners were directed to the center courtyard to meet the guards and the warden, a player named Jaw Unleashed.
Welcome,
I
prisoners.
would not want to be the warden. That
Jaw
feels like it'd be an
Unleashed. Obey the
unnecessarily
guards
hard
and you
job
will have
for
a
this kind
good
of thing.
time here.
The prisoners then got a chance to explore their new home, which consists of 4 large
Whoa.
building plots,
Whoa,
a massive
what?
cafeteria, an infirmary, an underground gym, and then
Okay.
a few secret locations which might or might not help them escape.
Interesting.
We'll see if the prisoners find them. Hello, Mr. Wood Daddy. Why are you in prison?
I ran an illegal cat breeding ring.
Wood
I
Daddy
see.
was in that
During
other
our
video
conversation,
too. He's
a
been around
prisoner
before.
dropped a
Oh,
sword
cool.
next to Wood Daddy. Now, in this prison, swords as well as other dangerous items are considered contraband and therefore illegal. So when the guard saw Wood Daddy holding the sword, he was questioned and placed on the prison watch list.
No!
At the very center
He
of the
died
prison
early in
is
the
the
one video
warden's
too. He
tower,
has the
which
worst
houses
luck.
the guards' quarters, the solitary confinement cells, and at the very top, the warden's office. Hello, Warden Jaw. What's your plan to run the prison?
Well, I believe in bringing out the best in prisoners rather than punishing them. If I'm kind to them, they probably won't want to escape as much. Or, kill me.
Coming into the experiments, John Leash's
That is a
approach
good
was to
thought.
be the
That is a
good
good thought
warden,
process.
promoting rehabilitation over punishment. As such, he instructed his guards to be as lenient as possible. This policy, however, did not stop the mass amounts of attacks and in some cases murders that occurred on day one. It goes
Jesus.
without saying that the guards had plenty to do.
We caught Silvices with contraband, but we confiscated it, and then this Matty Nut guy just attacked us.
There were several more isolated attacks throughout the day, most of them prisoner on prisoner, but what was super abundant was the massive amount of contraband trading, like this player who was selling illegal weapons in the bathroom.
I've sold.
How do
sold
they
10
even,
wooden
find
swords
them?
to 10
Like, how do you
schmucks,
get those
and I-
weapons?
I've
How do they
currently,
have
my,
that,
my
like,
business is prospering in the bathroom.
available
The warden
to
then
them
announced
to
that it
build
was
that or get that
lunchtime
stuff?
at the
That's crazy.
cafeteria. At first, things were rather orderly with people making a line to receive their food. However, as more people started to arrive and prisoners grew impatient, things got a little unruly. Jaw, you might have an issue
Jesus
here. One
Christ.
prisoner actually got killed in this breakout, and the warden,
Jesus.
John Leash, told prisoners to leave the cafeteria. This, however, caused prisoners to be more angry since many had not yet received their food. After people threatened to riot, the warden quickly retreated to his tower with his elite bodyguards, having learned a very important lesson. Don't call everyone to the cafeteria at once. Before everyone could be dispersed, I spoke with the leader of a prison gang that had been formed in the cafeteria.
Oh, yeah, we love
Heladulo,
gangs,
what's the
baby.
name of your gang?
El Bozo Mafia.
Nice. According to the leader, Alanulo, the elbows...
Alonulu? Wait! This is like a prequel episode too! Whoops. Don't look at my history. Actually, it's fine. You just are seeing that I'm watching Everyone Hates Chris. We'll see in another video. Alonulu is like a big player in the second video. He ran the Ice Kingdom, I think, if I'm not mistaken. In the video that came after this one, before the big one, Philip Zimbardo, your heart out this. Okay, but that movie, the Stanford Prison Experiment movie, that's a very good movie. It's a very good movie. Man, am I gonna watch that tonight? All right, we should get back to it.
The Mafia had already recruited over 100 members, all of whom promised to protect each other against other gangs and also against guards who wronged them.
Anyone who gets in our way,
disappears.
There were also peaceful groups like these guys who built a church in one of the build plots, and also this group named the Invisible Hand, whose mission was to preach the values of capitalism to any prisoner
Worst group. Worst group. Worst group.
who would listen.
Capitalism guides the selfish into selflessness.
As prisoners began to form groups and make friends, the guards also began to organize. Under the Warden John Leashed was a second-in-command, a player named Soleth, who designed the guard hierarchy. The highest guard tier was the elite team, responsible for protecting the warden. Second was the standard prison guard tier, which secured the entire prison. Lastly, the lowest tier, responsible for patrolling outside the prison, was the perimeter team.
Yeah, we're very lonely out here, but I kind of like it.
Before long,
I wonder
it
why you
was
have to
the
do
end
that,
of
end
the
up on the
day.
perimeter team.
However,
You gotta piss
something
off,
a
right?
little unexpected happened, which got some people worried. Instead of letting prisoners go to their cells for the night, the warden first called them to the center courtyard.
Uh-oh.
Hello, prisoners.
There's gonna be a
I
calling.
have just received word that one of our guards has been killed.
Oh,
As of right now, we do not know exactly
sugar.
what happened, but our Deputy Warden Soliv believes that a group of prisoners is responsible. Tonight, know that we may search your cell or bring you into the Warden's Tower for further questioning. Thank you.
From that moment on, the spirit of the prison changed. Guards became more paranoid of prisoners, and prisoners more paranoid of guards. The guard who was killed was named Ella, and
That's
it
just
happened
like
near
Orange is
the
the
end
New
of
Black.
day one in the cafeteria. It was done by one lone prisoner who was swiftly executed. The guards on scene reported exactly what happened to the second-in-command, Solev, but Solev told the Warden Jaw that this wasn't a lone attack, but rather an organized attack involving a group of prisoners.
Shoot.
I think Warden John Leashed is a
Solus,
good
what
guy,
have you
but
done?
being good is also his greatest flaw. If he doesn't think that there's an imminent threat coming from the prisoners, then he won't let us use force against them. We can't keep reacting to attacks. We need to start preventing them. And preventing them includes using enhanced interrogation
Oh, God.
methods.
There's
And
always
so
one of
throughout
these
the night,
guys.
the guards were permitted
There's
to
always a second
randomly
command.
question
Yeah,
prisoners
John,
and
we
bring
had the same
suspects
thought.
into the warden's tower. This prisoner named Sidefall secretly gave a guard
Sidefall?
information about a riot
Yeah,
planned for
Sidefall
day
mentioned.
2.
I'm giving him info.
You're a snitch.
Yeah, I'm a snitch, actually.
Eventually, some of the other prisoners got suspicious. Trust me, Sidefall was just willing to give up information. He
Uh-oh.
can't be trusted. This poor prisoner, meanwhile, got locked in a cell with a suspected murderer.
I'm gonna be honest, Ish. Some guard shut the door on me here.
And you're stuck with the maniac. Well, good luck tonight. Aside from a few lapses, the guards had successfully kept the prison under control during the first day. Let's see what happens next.
That was all the first day? Wow. Okay. I'm so in this video. I'm digging it. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Hey, here we go. The prisoners are out of their cells. Good morning, nurses. I hear there's a lot of people coming here.
There's a lot of people wanting cookies from me. Maybe I shouldn't have handed out cookies.
The prisoners apparently slept very well because they were weirdly hyper at the beginning of day 2. Some of them started swarming the prison receptionist. Working at the front desk quickly became known as the worst job.
Get away from me, you lemmings. I hate you. I hate all of you.
To stop the
Oh
chaos,
my God,
the
that'd be
warden
a-
called
that
the
would be a
prisoners to the
horrible
center
job.
courtyard. He brought out a prisoner named Boy Jedi who was accused of starting a riot on day 1.
Instead of punishing this prisoner, we will work to rehabilitate him.
The guards, meanwhile, were bracing for the prisoners to potentially riot and demand that Boy Jedi be released immediately. What they didn't expect was for most prisoners to chant for his death.
Oh my God.
Warden John Leashed took Boy Jedi to the nurses' quarters for rehabilitation and then declared he would spend the whole day on the ground talking with prisoners. After hearing this, Solev knew that John Leashed wouldn't be at the warden's tower. Second in command, Solev has been standing next to the solitary cell of, I think this is a member of El Pozo Mafia.
Oh, sugar, what?
Where's he taking him? Is he releasing him from solitary?
What? Torture chamber!
Horse ASMR? What the heck is... It turns out that the rumored torture in the prison is real. This massive underground complex was so secretive that most guards didn't even know it exists.
This is insane.
Solov knew that John Leash's policies would lead to disaster, so he secretly took matters into his own hands. He brought 2 members of the El Bozo Mafia from solitary into the underground complex's arena, and then in a cruel twist forced them to fight to the death.
What? No! The one I liked died. Damn it.
Meanwhile, in the prison, oh wow, look at this. Floating pirate ship above ground on the 4 quadrants. Many prisoners were just having a good time building with each other. It looks like the church is finally complete. They're holding the ceremony. These guys made what they called Canada Land with a moose and igloo. At one point, they even got the warden John Leash to play hockey with them. Guys, your puck is glued to the ground. John Leash also went to the prison's gym to get to know the prisoners and to play basketball.
Aww.
Meanwhile, in the gym was Wood Daddy, who was still angry about being framed. He was in a bit of a revolutionary mood.
Spending 24/7 hitting the bags.
Relatable.
I'm gonna bust Boy Jedi out.
What, you're gonna go save Boy Jedi?
Yeah, save Boy Jedi. Man did nothing wrong.
Of course, I had to also check in on the cafeteria staff, see how they were doing after the previous day's chaos.
So it's not
That
as
should be
bad as
fine.
it was yesterday. It's been
Yes.
pretty orderly, and people are just. Whoa.
Yeah, about that. I then caught
Pretty
this
orderly,
prisoner
huh?
storming hell, telling the other prisoners not to snitch. What's going on here? Why you called them snitches?
Just reminding them, man. Rules of the prison.
Storming Hell, a representative of the El Bozo
There's
Mafia,
basketball
was
in
speaking
Peak?
with all of these prisoners who were a
I
part
need
of the
to play
prison's
Peak.
second largest gang called El Cheese Market. These freaking names. Then, all of a sudden, during
The
their
fact they make
interview, I
logos
don't know
is
if they
so
want
funny.
prisoners, you know, grouping up, forming some sort of revolution. Oh my God!
Oh, I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm getting the hell
Oh!
They all just started. I see him there.
Okay.
Oh my God, they got him. They found another
Oh.
guard. He's
Oh.
dead. Second guard down. The El Cheese Market gang ran throughout the prison as a pack, searching for guards to kill.
What?
I didn't do anything, man.
Yeah, you went from don't snitch to guys, I'm innocent, please. The gang then headed right for the cafeteria. Oh boy, they're in the cafeteria. Yeah, they're slowing down. There's a lot more guards in the cafeteria, which probably makes them more hesitant
Wait, there's
to
a
attack.
nudist
Wait,
society?
wait.
Did you see
Yeah,
that
they're
in
heading
the
down
chat?
the hallway. There's a guard. There's a guard. They're attacking him. Oh my
Oh
down
my
he
God.
goes.
The
They continue to
guards
wreak
have
havoc
diamond
around the
armor.
cafeteria
Oh my
until
God. Here they come.
Solov and the elite team were deployed to disperse the riot. Here they go.
Got him. Got him.
The
Help.
violent perpetrators were killed and the riot was dispersed, but not before taking the lives of 6 guards.
Damn.
For the rest of the day,
Damn.
guards were getting tipped off that several more large riots may occur,
That's
and all
rough.
the prison staff were getting scared for their lives. Warden John Leash needed to get this prison under control now,
Come on,
and
John.
convince not only the prisoners, but also his guards that his strategy of rehabilitation over punishment, kindness over compulsion, was actually working. As such, he called everyone to the censor courtyard and brought out the prisoner Boy Jedi, who had just finished the prison's new rehabilitation program, which consisted of being forced to speak with a therapist and only being released once you promised to never commit a crime again.
Yes, rehabilitation is good. I know what I did wrong, and I will never do it again. I love this prison.
Warden John Leash then stepped up to the podium to give what needed to be the most important speech
Let's see
of
it.
his
Let's hear it,
career.
John. Thank you, Boy Jedi. Today, we saw violence like never before, which has caused some to question my methodology, my belief that we should help rather than punish. This prisoner here is a prime example that rehabilitation does work.
Yay!
After getting to know many of you, I can tell you that while it may be hard to see, there is good in this prison. From the care given at the nurses' quarters to the friendships formed in the cafeteria, from the building competitions to the hockey games, from guards to prisoners, there is hope.
Whoa, what? 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 What?
prisoners report to your cells immediately. If you are found outside your cell during the night, you will be killed. Do not test us. I repeat, all prisoners to your cells immediately.
Whoa. Whoa. That was very unexpected. That was so unexpected. So in case of this 7-Eleven, yeah, I thought that too. God, this is honestly, I like this more than that the Simulate Civilization one. This one's got some like real twists and stuff. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
A new day had come, and the warden was dead. It is unclear what had provoked Boy Jedi to kill the warden, but to the new administration, one thing was clear. Rehabilitation had failed, and it was time for a more strict approach. After paying tribute to the old warden, Solev was sworn in as the new warden and expressed his main priority to maintain order.
God, they're all
At the beginning of day 3, many prisoners were rounded up and brought into the warden's tower to be questioned, including the El Bozo Mafia member storming hell. What? Give me names or nobody will hear you scream. What's going on? Are you giving names or not?
I don't know, man. Snitches get stitches. Is God testing me right now? Is God testing my faith?
Even though the previous day's riot was caused by the El Cheese Market gang, the guards believed that the El Bozo gang was responsible because Storming Hell appeared to be leading the initial charge, even though he had no idea what was going on. The leader of El Bozo was not happy.
The El Bozo Mafia is being falsely accused. We demand justice.
In the new administration's effort to stop gang activity, all 4 building plots were completely wiped and replaced with 4 giant cubes that the guards expected prisoners to mine out. Also, Solev hired several new guards with upgraded gear to search potential gang members. One of these new guards was Nolan from the Mr. Beast cast, who has already spent his fair share of time in prison.
Mr. Wood Daddy, I think it's time for a cell check. I've heard you've been naughty.
I don't know where you're getting this from.
We have to do a cavity search.
Oh no, oh no.
Bend over, Wood Daddy. We have to do this cavity search.
It's just trunk.
All right. I need you to cough for me. Oh! A sword popped out! He's got a weapon!
Wood Daddy just could not catch a break. Afterward, when he went to the nurses' quarters for help, he found out that the new Solev administration had replaced talk therapy with an extreme version of electroshock therapy, which I felt compelled to help out with. Unfortunately, my devious efforts had an unintended consequence. Did I just kill the nurse's cat? Oh no. Oh no, I did. This, however, wasn't even the most interesting thing that happened at the nurses' quarters. In fact, not even close. Toward the end of day 3, there was some commotion outside. There's a lot of members of El Bozo. I think I know what's gonna happen here.
Hi, everyone! Welcome back. I'm glad to see you. I was wondering when I'd get to see you again.
Oh boy. Our first prison escape.
Oh,
here we go.
He helped them get out! Oh my god.
I don't think anybody noticed. Did they actually get away? There was a secret alliance between Enter the Perimeter Guard and the 2 prison nurses. Their goal was to free members of the El Bozo Mafia who they believed were being wrongly framed by the new Solev administration. This mission was a great risk to all of them since any prison staff caught defecting would be executed. Meanwhile, these 6 prisoners realized for the first time that the prison was located on a massive jungle island. The trees provided great cover for their getaway, and they officially became the first to successfully escape the prison. It would...
An alliance between the perimeter guy and the nurses feels like one of those, like, we hate that we're the bottom rank of this evil corporation, let's help out and be the good guys. And I love those positions. It's a very cliche character trope, but this is like IRL, so it's not a character. It's just, it's nice to see them come together. It's nice to see them come together. When you're at the movie theater, what'd you see? What'd you see? I'm gonna guess Demon Slayer? Shot in the Dark? Well, Bozo got away. Yeah, it's very fun. It's cool to see that someone actually managed to escape. It ain't no Alcatraz. Well, actually, they escaped from Alcatraz too. Good movie. Anyway.
soon be time to wrap up day 3. But first, they turned the cube of snow into a bunch of... Wait, they made Canada again! No way! Despite the plots having all been cleared out, many players got together to rebuild their gathering places. These guys turned the desert cube into a sandcastle, which didn't quite fit the labor camp theme that Solev was going for. Meanwhile, back in the Warden's Tower, the new administration had officially opened up the secret underground chamber with the torture for all guards to use.
Oh no! Oh, it's game over.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Alanyulo, the leader of Elbozo, versus one more second leader
Come
of the
on,
game called
Alanyulo!
the Freedom Fighters.
Come on! Come on!
Little did Solev know, at this very instant, 2 defecting guards were approaching his office.
What? Oh, is that an elevator? That's sick as hell. No, Alanyulo! No! All my favorites!
Ender and Legacy had sneaked into the Warden's office and discovered the prison experiment's largest secret, what I called the funding variable. At the beginning of each day, the Warden is given a list of people who are funding the prison. The Warden must meet with these funders, which I select, and make sure they are satisfied with the prison's performance. The less funding the prison has, the more things tend to go wrong, like the cafeteria running out of food, the torture machines malfunctioning, or like tomorrow.
Oh my god, this is so in-depth!
The reason things were breaking so fast on days 3 and 4 was because confidence in the prison dropped hard after the old warden died, and all the funders left except for one. On top of this, if funding ever reaches 0, then all server-side protections of the prison are revoked, and prisoners will be able to place or break blocks anywhere within the prison. In other words, it would be chaos. So without further ado, let's see how this experiment ends.
Yeah! What?
The next morning was surprisingly calm. Perhaps prisoners were still tired after guards decided to host a talent show very late into day 3. Wow. In the morning, when Solev called everyone to the center, the prisoners realized that the 4 plots had 4 new cubes, similar to day 3. The only difference was the ground, which now seemed to match the material of each cube.
All right, listen up. The cafeteria is low in food and the nurses are low in supplies, so we need to ration what we have.
The prisoners could sense that things were going downhill in the prison. Such sentiments was especially visible in the headlines of a prison newspaper run by a player named Natalie. Furthermore, when a monument of the old warden was built in the center courtyard, many prisoners started to worship it, nostalgic for better times. This is a good
wording.
sad.
Here's a good wording.
But not everyone was having a bad time. Guards versus inmates. 3, 2, 1, go! Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Team prisoner with the ball. The Ninja Turtles shoot. Score! He gets it 2-0. Team guard now shooting their shot. Score! Here we go, 2-2. For the past few days, the gym had been a meeting spot for this group. Right next to it was the contraband storage room, which is where guards dropped off any contraband they recovered from prisoners. Needless to say, there was a lot. Holy crap. But the contraband issue was nothing compared to the largest problem that faced the Solev administration. This problem was caused by the last remaining funder, who was listed as MG. Apparently, this funder, who now effectively controlled the prison, was demanding something from Solev, something that Solev appeared to be hesitant about. What could this demand be? Well, for now, nobody but Solev knows, but if he doesn't oblige, he risks the possibility that the funder pulls out, that all server-side block protections are removed, and therefore the jaw of chaos is unleashed. Day 4 was also a critical moment for the most populous gangs. During the previous night, the leader of Elbozo, Alanyulo, was killed in the prison's underground arena, and in general, executions of gang members had increased at an alarming rate, and not just of Elbozo members, but all other gangs too. As such, Ender, the defecting guard, felt a renewed urgency to continue aiding in the escape of prisoners.
Yes!
Last night, Ender had led a group of gang members out through a secret tunnel on the side of the prison. What he didn't see was Rexman04,
No!
a guard loyal to Solev, was walking down the hallway and saw Ender do this. He reported this immediately to the administration. This brings us to day 4, when Ender was planning another mass escape, this time through the cafeteria's back door. Little did Ender know, Solev and his elite team were hiding in the back, waiting. Are they holding on for it? The ambush! They are getting destroyed. Oh my god. Nearly all the prisoners in the attempted escape were killed, and Ender was put on death row to be executed tonight. Fearing that more escapes and riots were coming, Solev initiated the prison's lockdown protocol and forced all prisoners into their cells. But because funding was low, some of the cell doors were starting to rust away or malfunction, effectively making them useless. Things did eventually get under control, and once the prison was declared secure, all prisoners were called to the center courtyard, which is when I decided that, due to lack of funding, the front gate should suddenly open.
I wanna join his Discord so the next time he does one of these that I can maybe apply the Vienna. I think it'd be so much fun.
He's not gonna see this one coming, but that's what makes it fun, right? Yeah, by the way, Solev, your front gate has malfunctioned and it's wide open.
What?
Oh boy, they're running.
Uh-oh, they're out of here.
They
Oh, Big Boy Ben's trying.
Gosh.
Big Boy Ben.
Guards are now shooting.
Oh my
It's
god.
actually working. They are defending this so
Oh.
well.
Yo, you could have swarmed
While
them.
the guards successfully stopped the prisoners from escaping, there were currently about 20 prisoners who had already escaped, and these now fugitives were all planning to meet up in this undisclosed location in the jungle
Build an
and maybe
underground
go back
society.
to the prison to break more people out. I spoke with the builder.
I gotta leave a sign.
Oh, your political messaging, of course.
I guess I died. I gotta know why I'm out here.
The escapees also had to be careful not to get caught, since the perimeter team was sending out guards into the jungle, some of whom set up fake refugee houses to trap those who escape. It's worth mentioning that members of Elboza weren't the only ones to escape. Throughout the days, there were several isolated attempts to get on top of the prison walls and escape, whether by building up or by going up the warden's tower. Most of these attempts ended with the prisoner getting killed, but some did actually get away. Speaking of building up, these prisoners decided to stage a protest to Solev's policies by making a tower in the sand plot and refusing to come down.
We are doing a peaceful protest. We're not leaving this no matter what.
And indeed, they stayed there during the entirety of day 4, even during the lockdown.
I agree.
But soon enough, the end of the day had come, and their will was about to be tested. By this time, all prisoners were supposed to be in their cells, and guards were to complete their end-of-day obligations like restocking the cafeteria or...
Fun fact. Did you know that the lawyer who defended the Chicago 5 was the same lawyer that represented the prisoners in the Attica riot? Did you know that? Fun fact. What's his name? I can't remember. It's Kunstler? He was awesome. He's on the right side of history. I love him. He's a very, very interesting lawyer. Love him.
Executing death row inmates. For these protesters, the reality that there would be consequences for their defiance was starting to set in.
It blew my mind when I first heard it. I was like, wait, really?
Guards were on a mission to sneak into the prison's armory and take as much gear as possible to deliver to the escapees in the jungle.
Oh! Yeah?
Get down or we will fire.
Uh-oh.
We will not get down until you listen to our demands.
this is a good, or is it good? Whale milk. I would try whale milk. I would try it. I'm curious. Uh-oh. 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 Damn it.
When all
Rip
was
to a real
settled,
one.
Solev returned to his office, only to realize the clock had run out. The funder of the prison said he would arrive at the prison tomorrow morning, expecting his biggest request be fulfilled. The funder demanded that Warden Solev set up a game in which all prisoners are divided into 4 quadrants, each its own team, and then in an ultimate cruel twist, prisoners are forced to fight to the death until only one team remains.
What in the Squid
If
Game?
the funder is entertained as a spectator,
What in the
only
Squid
then
Game is
will he
happening
continue
here?
to fund the prison.
Oh my
Solev
god.
knew the prison's doom was inevitable. During the night, he summoned his elite team and held one last meeting.
No, he's not changing his mind, which means we have no choice but to do this. I wanted to be a good warden, but I failed. I'm sorry. Tomorrow, you'll bring the funder to my office. Make sure you treat him well and
Wait!
give him what.
Saps mentioned. He's submitted all 3 of these videos. Ish must have favorites. Ish has to have favorites.
Whatever he asks for. Then,
When the prisoners woke up the next morning, they realized that all 4 plots had been completely
Yeah, that was
transformed
them
to
too.
appear like natural
Just a brief little
biomes.
mention.
There was plains, desert, snow, and jungle. The prisoners were told to enter one of the 4 biomes and then put on a colored helmet that
There's no
indicates what
desert.
team they are on.
I would be
These
team
guys are
desert.
building a fort. I think they know what's about to happen. Shortly, Solev sent his elite team to the dock to greet and escort the funder into the prison.
Kill the funder. Oh, look at his kitted out armor.
Oh, their assassination attempt! Unacceptable, he says. The funder was quickly led to the warden's office
Wait,
where
who did he
Solev
just kill?
profusely
What just
apologized for the
happened?
attack. A few minutes later, Solev announced the game.
prisoners, you've been separated into 4 biomes.
Hi,
When
Vaughn,
the
I'm
cannon
glad you're still
shoots,
here.
you will fight until only one biome remains.
The chat is going ballistic. They don't know what to do. The battle had begun, but nothing was really happening. None of the prisoners seemed to want to attack. Because there was no fighting, the funder was starting to get impatient, so Solev ordered that guards shoot at any prisoner standing still. Some guards listened, but others... Rehabilitation over punishment. Wait, these guards are standing with the prisoners. Are all of these guards defecting? Then, Teams Desert and Jungle, Albozo and El Cheese Market started to approach each other.
Peace, please, peace. Oh no.
Wait, they're teaming up!
It's prisoners versus guards, not prisoners with prisoners. You have to understand.
Prisoners are killing the guards! The elite team is coming down to stop this. The rioters are getting destroyed. It's the escapees! They're back! Look at their armor!
Yes! 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 Defenestrate, yeah! Straight up defenestrated him! Defenestration's so cool. Oh, so Alanya helped make the map. That's probably why he ends up in these games all the time, because he helps make them. That? Okay. I have a lot of thoughts. Let's talk about it. Hi. Yes, I am in my bathroom still. I took my little shower after the beach, but here we are. That was a really fun video. I think I like that more than the 1,000 player simulate Civ. Not the long one, the one we watched the other day, the shorter one. I really liked that. That was a really good storytelling. I wish it was longer. I wish he would do like a 2-hour edit of all of these like he did with the one. Because this is so good. I had a lot of fun with this one. The thunder killing Soliv at the end was definitely a shock. I thought the thunder was going to be killed by the rioters, not that he was going to... I thought, well, and the fact that there was an assassination attempt once when he walked in. It's crazy. It was so much fun. I'm going to look at his page real quick. That's the last 1,000 player one. But he also has 1,000 players Simon Says in Minecraft. 200 players Simulate Civilization Minecraft Island. 200 players build a massive Minecraft civilization. So it looks like he's got 2 more Minecraft, but it's just 200 people. And then 1 more 1,000 player Simon Says, which we could watch it, but like, it's just gonna be Simon Says. But knowing him, he'll find a way to make it cool. Knowing him, he'll find a way to make it cool and interesting. That was great. That was a great time. I don't know. I like doing the React content with you, chat. It's really fun to just hang out. And like get to have that shared experience together. I think that's really cool. Cause I love doing that with you. If you're curious, I do have some other reacts on my YouTube channel if you want to see them. Check out my link tree. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I am trying to get to 1,000 before the end of the year. And we're just shy of 800 right now, so it's really close. Tons of other React stuff on there. Well, a couple other Reacts on there. New video up today from Sunday, the beach episode. That's up on YouTube now. Edit it. It's not just like a raw VOD. It's got edits and it's fun and stuff. What else? What else should I pitch while I'm here? My Blue Twitch. Check it out. It's been popping off lately. I went from 3,000 followers to 3,500 followers in 2 days. Like, it's exploding over there. So check me out if you're curious. It's in my link tree as well. Divvy, you wanna honk? Come here, come get a honk. Come on. Bathrobe honk, bathrobe honk. Jesus. Lumi's still on? That's crazy. Okay. I have a friend that I want to read, but I'm not going to read it out just yet. So this week I have, tomorrow might be a Lockdown Protocol collab. I don't know if it's happening. If it doesn't happen, expect more Water Park Sim, most likely. What else? We are Water Park Sim, maybe Elden, maybe, if Mana's around. Saturday, let me just look at my schedule. If you want to see the schedule, it is in my Discord. Consider joining it. It's a lot of fun. Got updates on streams and stuff. Schedule says variety on Saturday, chatting, reacting, and Elden. So kind of like what today was. And Sunday is chatting and Elden Ring. Okay. So this weekend is Elden Ring. Tomorrow is either Lockdown or Water Park. I love Water Park Sim. That's my favorite game in the recent times. I haven't been this obsessed with the game in so long. It's so hard to only play it on stream. But I hope you can understand why I do, because I just love it so much. And I figured it's a better stream to watch me having fun than to, you know, like if I'm playing a game I'm not having fun with, that's not going to be entertaining for anyone. Thank you for the hydrate, by the way. I did do it. Alright, I'm gonna read to a friend. Oh, well, hello. Okay. Read. Alright, chat. Like I always say, thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. I couldn't do it without you. I wouldn't do it without you. Nor would I want to do it without you. Because you make my dreams possible every day. And I love you for it. I had a very fun time with y'all. And yeah, thank you for being my amazing, wonderful, awesome, lovely, perfect community. I love you all. I'll see you in Discord, and I'll see you tomorrow at 4. Good night, everyone. Ignore that it says starting soon. Bye.